Alright, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully we can get this over with today. So as I said at the end of last stream, we stopped when we got to this drawbridge, mainly so in between streams I could do a little bit of farming. So we got ourselves 44 swift wings, 52 health, 65 muscle, 69 nice genius wings, 47 resists, and 55 clevers. Now, what I also did as well was a little research on these guys, and it turns out that you need to use 4 of them to affect any one single stat. But I did not feel like spending multiple hours running back and forth on this bridge. I did it for about an hour in between streams, and that was more than enough for me. So I thought of a different plan. We have equipped the amulet coin on Chansey. We have gone back through every single previous route we have done and fought every trainer we have avoided. And we will continue to fight everyone we can up until we get on to Route 9, I believe it is, where we can start to buy the actual vitamins, and we will go through from there. Hopefully, long story short, basically hoping that because I do boost through some of these levels to reach the level cap of the gym with rare candies, we are falling behind on EVs, so hopefully we can fix that. Or at least offset that misbalance by using some of these. Now, as I said, I went through every previous area I've already been, but I did not go a single step further than this bridge. So, this is all still new. I don't know how I can prove it, to be honest, but... Okay, there we go. If I had already been into this town, this little scene wouldn't be here, so that is how you know. And then first things first, we are not going to go straight into the gym. We do have our Pokemon to catch, which will be more than likely either a Timber or a Vanillite at level 22 with repels. But everyone, I believe, is well over that, so we are going to have to find one of our spare Pokemon. That's hopefully below that level, which none of them are, so... we have a couple choices here of just leaving it. Or if I go into the dark grass, I believe that ups the level a little bit higher, so we should be able to do that. Let's just have a quick look. So yes, in the dark grass instead, we can go up to level 26 and keep the same odds of a Timber or Vanillite. Now, realistically, I would probably prefer a Vanillite. No, sorry, I'm lying. Well, actually, no. I was about to say I prefer the Timber, but our fighting type also has the Moxie ability, so we do want to keep him. So we do actually really want to go for the Vanillite, which in that case, I can go to level 27 and guarantee it. So let's just bring Swoobat, I suppose. Now, another thing you probably noticed in the team is while I went back and fought everyone, I also went back and hatched our fossil. Which Now I have just remembered right now, as you can see on screen in the previous stream, I did say I was going to name the fossil after one of the Twitch chatters, but, well, one of the followers on Twitch. But while I sorted the nickname, I kind of forgot about that. So we're just going to hope he doesn't notice. So, first things first, before we get to this gym, is a simple rappel manipulation here. So we get you up to 27. Go find the dark grass. And get ourselves a vanillite. Now I will be able to guarantee a Haxorus, well, an Axew, in the Mistralton Cave. So having the ice type isn't that big an issue for the sense of the dragon counter, because my dragon will counter itself, but for now I believe ice is super effective against rock. So and I know this next gym is technically ground, but I will imagine they will have a rock type. Although I already have all my counters needed. I will imagine that basically Oshawott and Palpitoad will basically one-shot this. So the counter isn't exactly needed, but hey, free Pokemon's free Pokemon, we'll take it. Alright, so we run through here. Pick up some free vitamins on the way. And there we go, there's the Vanillite. As I said, guaranteed at this point, so we aren't exactly surprised, but it is nice to have this as an option. Mudshot won't kill. I hope not. No. Perfect. Now if I can get it to hit itself, I can't. Because I am taunted. Or tormented. One of the two. Now I don't really need to be lowering this guy. That wasn't friendly. I don't exactly need to be lowering this guy's attack. I just want to confuse it. So we can hopefully do a little bit more chip damage to himself. And we can start throwing Pokeballs at it, but until we get to that, we will keep switching around. Does Haze get rid of confusion? Because I feel like he's no longer confused. I think it does. So we've got no choice but to Mudshot it and hope it doesn't do max damage, which it didn't. And then one simple Pokeball, Great Ball, should be absolutely fine. Okay. Second time's the charm. There we go. As always, this guy is an ice cream, which is vanilla, not vanilla, Ice Cube, who was part of NWA. So there we go. Now I do already have one of you guys, so I don't need to do anything more now. But what I want to do is go back, get rid of the Woobat, get the team back to full power, and go take on the cold storage. So we bring you back onto the team. Get rid of Woobat. We are going to put you up front because, as I say, I want as much money as possible so I can spam out these vitamins later on. Because for now, I don't have what I assume is going to be my endgame team built. So I don't really want to waste these wings just yet either. We'll have to wait and see. We will pick up Scold again because this is quite a good move, to be fair. The chance to burn is very nice, and it's 80 power already. So it's nearly as strong as Surf. So if we just get rid of Water Pulse, it's a huge upgrade on that. Now you already have Muddy Water, but just in case we run out of PP, or we need to try to go for a burn, we will add it to you as well. And then these guys in here, these guys are no problem. So this is just a formality. We do need to be careful about over leveling here because takedown is a stronger secret power, but minus. What does refresh do? Can cure itself of a. We'll get rid of double slap. We definitely don't need double slap. And if secret power for whatever reason isn't quite doing the job, we can switch over to a takedown. But here is Archie. Probably going to be, well, at least try to keep this guy for the end game. Whether that works out, we'll have to wait and see. Now, of course, we also want to keep our starter for the end game. Because it's, I think, without a shadow of a doubt, the best water type you can get in this game. I don't think there's like a water legendary or anything, so the water starter should be the best. But we might also accidentally get it killed somehow, so until we're ready to solidify the end game, we will just keep them wings in the back pocket. And I will just continue to rack up free money off these guys. Don't like how much that did. Let's try to weaken you a little bit with a nice burn. There we go. And then finish it off with a Muddy Water. But note to self, girders are quite strong. So maybe it would have been worth picking up girder instead of Vanillite, but it is what it is. I think there's another place we can get one, so it's not the end of the world. Now the level cap is 31, so Ordino is about to hit the level cap, and we aren't even in the gym yet. So we should probably switch him out. Put Archie up front. We are going to miss out on the free money because he is using acrobatics, and I would like that to be super strong. So I can't give him any items, but it is what it is. Seems to be the perfect choice in this scenario. Now we are quad weak to you if I if I'm not mistaken. So we do switch out, and then this does guarantee us the extra money. I think with the amulet coin, I think it doubles the money. So it is very much worthwhile. By the time we get to Route 9, we should have some serious money behind us. So far, we already have 127,000. And I think they are like 5,000 each, typically. So, you know, one of them is going to set us back, but we should have enough money by then. And now we just fight our way through these guys, which obviously aren't an issue. But you're part fighting, so that is an easy one shot. I would like these guys to just have one Pokemon each to minimize the XP. Mitts, Archon is still alive. So far. He has been officially on the team for about 15 minutes, so a lot could change, but we are going to try to keep him going. And I think as well at the minute he's got a pretty well-rounded moveset as well. So we should be okay. And then for you, obviously, we just send the boss back in. And a simple Razor Shell is easy peasy. Watchhog, just in case you go for a retaliate. Oh, never mind. I was going to say I was going to try to get the burn, but we don't even need that. Get these guys out of here and let me go take on Clay. It should be pretty straightforward with both the water types I have on the team. Right, we are free. So heal up and then head straight into the gym. No reason to wait about. Right, let's go. Oh, I was... In my head, I was worried about fighting too many trainers on the way to Clay this time because of all the conveyor belts, but that is actually Black and White 2, not this one. So this is a very straightforward route. Why did I go into this? Well, I suppose you are park ground, so... Does neutral damage. You are using special attacks, so... I mean... The burn does nothing. We will try to pick up some more free money, though. And now we have to be super careful about Ordino. Us being flying type should still make this invulnerable, right? Yep. Are we faster? Yes, we are. Lovely. Right, so the way around is this way. And then Crocorock is a bit of a danger. The Swagger is annoying, to be honest, but as long as we hit, we should be absolutely fine. Maybe not so much now. As long as we one shot, we are absolutely fine. You are also at the level cap now, so we really need to be careful on these levels. I'll tell you what, actually. What I can do is A, evolve Sandile, but then also put them up front. Because Archie is not going to be any use here, but Karen can at least somewhat wall. This is the last fight before the gym anyway, so. And all you have is a Drillbur. We hit you with a crunch, because if you go for dig, we will come up before you, and then we just give you a free hit. But no problem. Right, that is the way. So if I just go down and come up, does that get rid of the traffic cone? Or do I actually have to fight Clay? Although, to be fair, I don't think I actually need to go back to the Pokemon Center anyway. Yeah, everyone's absolutely fine. And we should have more than enough PP to make it through here. So let's get everyone up to 31. Oh, you get Dragon Breath. But I'm a physical attacker. So, not really that useful. I will get rid of agility for now. But yes, this guy is a physical guy, so. See, I do kind of like Brick Break more than High Jump Kick. I know it's stupidly strong, but if I miss, I do stupid damage to myself as well. But it's still 90 accuracy, so it's not terrible. So we'll risk it. High risk, high reward. And what was I thinking of? You are physical, right? Yeah, yeah, massively so. So Dragon Breath isn't going to do anything too crazy for us, but we'll lead with Pengy because it's less bulky than Palpitoad, so probably not worth risking sending in on a switch-in. 42, 44... I mean, well, actually, they're about the same, to be fair. But with the ground type in itself, should make their moves, like, not very effective, so, in theory, still more bulky. I don't know if we're faster than this guy. The Swagger is a bit annoying, but just break through. I don't know if we can eat an attack, to be honest. See what he wants to go for. So we'll switch into Chansey. Torment is fine, although we do miss the free switch into Palpitoad. Would like you to not hit yourself, but it is what it is. The defense drop is not great. But you're back to full. This is an easy 2-shot. Awesome. There we go. Crocorock down. Next up is a Palpitoad. I am swaggered, right? Let's check out Archie. You're probably going to go for a Muddy Water, which I forgot I'm part rock. So that was a terrible, terrible idea. Let's go back into Chansey. We got very lucky there that we didn't die. I'm kind of hoping for a paralyze on this guy, if I'm being honest. Heal is incoming now. So we'll go into you, try to hit you with a Scald. We get a burn, which did massively help us there. Because that Bulldoze probably wouldn't have killed, but still would have done decent damage to us. That was a crit, okay. I was going to say. Right, and last up is Excadrill. So, seeing as I do have my water already decided, I'm probably going to sacrifice Mistake here for a potential... Oh, this guy's going to be fast, isn't he? Let's try to get a Paralyze. And we do. Fantastic. The only question is now, let's go for a couple growls. Let's get rid of your Hone Claws advantage. I know you're still going to do massive damage, but still. Now the question is, does he see a kill? Because if he's just going to keep going for Bulldoze, then I do get a free switch into Archie, which is going to make him have to go for something else. Let's see what he thinks of trying to go for now. Alright, Rock Slide. Go for another Growl. Now he sees a kill with pretty much anything, right? We'll try Creed. My speed fell, but we can easily take another one. So as long as this lands, we should be okay. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And there we go. That is Clay dealt with. Fantastic. We just had to do a bit of switching around there to get the move we wanted. And the lowered attack with a couple growls. And that paralyze, I mean, only activated once, so it wasn't a huge deal, but still very well played, if I do say so myself. As I say, we not perfect because we have lost Mistake, but we do have our endgame water type already secured, so kind of fine. We don't actually have a grass count. We do now, actually. We've got Archie. Just bring Tranquil for now, I suppose. Did I heal? Yes. Let's actually get the Tranquil up to level just before we do any shenanigans. Or more importantly, unless before some shenanigans happens to us. I don't think Taunt's actually going to be that useful. There we go. Another little fight with Bianca. After what we've just come across, we should be absolutely fine here. You can't do anything to Creed, right? So as long as we don't miss, easy one shot. Nice little Moxie boost for the Pig Knight, which is part fighting and we are part dark. So let's just make it easy. Go back into the boss. Hit it with a Scald. Right, now Pansage. Now we are... I've got 2 flyers on the team now, actually. Which isn't ideal. Probably should bring the ice type instead, maybe. Okay, just you waste all your potions and still get no attacks off. Well, besides the first seed bomb, I mean. Crocorock. I mean, a bit annoying, but can't see it doing too much damage while I'm asleep. Well, we woke up straight away, so that's fine. Defense Curl isn't going to save you, unfortunately. There we go. Bianca, nice and easy. There is Fly. Awesome. I don't actually need Fly right now. Like, I'm not flying anywhere. I'm not backtracking anywhere just yet. I don't think we do any backtracking until we pick up Surf, really. And then even when we get Surf, we're just going to go pick up the Lava Star Egg. And just keep going. Now, what am I doing on Route 6? It says level 24. Repel, either get a Deerling or a Carablast. Now, the Carablast itself is not great. It's actually, like, pretty bad. But I can find a Shelmet fairly reliably later on and get ourselves the evolution. I forgot the name of the evolution, but it is what it is. Now, if we do end up with a Deerling, then it's fine. But let's hopefully try to get this other guy. And we did. Okay, fair enough. I'm actually fairly surprised because the encounter rate was more favoured towards Deerling, but I'm not complaining too much. And then we just... Let's get rid of these Pokeballs first. Just get them out. Taking up bag space. Just get rid of him. There we go. Nice and easy. Now, I have been currently going back and watching Star Wars Rebels at the minute, and Carablast is actually like a swear word in Star Wars. So, and the main person that uses it is Zeb. So that's the nickname. In Twitch, we have another one of those AI viewer bot things. So let's just get rid of you real quick. Right, here's what I'm thinking as well. I can put in automatic ban words, right? I don't know how I do that, but manage mod settings maybe. Block terms. Here we go. Right. What is it? Stream boo. So if I do that, we shouldn't get any more in the future, hopefully. And then delete that as well. There we go. Now, if I've done that correctly, those scam little website promoting things should now automatically get filtered out. All right, let's get rid of Ducky. And yes, the Zeb is not going to be useful until we get to like Icarus City or something like that. Let's put Ordino back up front, just while we're fighting these trainers. Just for, as I say, as much free money as humanly possible. So then when it comes to the department store, we can get as many items as we can. And hopefully make our Pokemon unkillable. Or absolute powerhouses. Which, to be fair, the Crocodile, well, if it makes it to there, and the Scrafty should be anyway after 1 or 2 kills because of the Moxie boost, but let's just make everyone unkillable. I don't need to waste my time on wild Pokemon though. And there's so many, god damn it. See, I'm now also trying to save money, so I don't want to be just spamming repels anymore. You again. You shouldn't be an issue anymore. That is going to be annoying, but not if we hit first try and get a crit. Fantastic. Now dealing, I'm not risking it. There is zero benefit to risking it. So we will just switch. There we go. Right. Yeah, 3 berries I'll take. Oh, come on, man. Just leave me alone. There we go. You fight as well, right? Secret power is really, really good. I'm surprised it's this good. Well, I suppose actually with stab boost, it's 150 base power. It's 150% base power, so that is what, 70 plus 50% is 35, so it's 105 base power. So I suppose it makes sense that it's actually super strong. Dealing is not going to be able to do anything. Now, I can't actually do anything in here in this game. It is Black 2 where you get the free dealing. Which, spoiler alert for that episode, well, that stream, I probably will be rappelling my way through to get the hidden ability dealing. Because Serene Grace does seem quite good. Those are all funguses. You heal me, and then someone gives me an item, right? Is it you? Yes. Not sure what this shiny stone is actually going to be used for, but... Right, clay comes, and then it also gives me bulldoze. Which I don't know who I'm actually going to put that on, to be honest. Now, charge stone, I believe we want to Dust Cloud Drillber, yes. So, I'll tell you what I am going to do. We'll give it... Well, you're the only one that can learn it. I thought Archie could learn fly, but apparently not. Just how many repels do I have on me? Probably not enough to make it through this cave and find a dust cloud. So let's just go pick up a few more. But as I say, we do want to be careful of our money here because, well, I've said it so many times now, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. You know why I want money at this point. Oh, God damn it. Literally the next patch of grass after rappel. There we go. Right. Now let's use one of these and just wait till we get to a dust cloud. And then we have our drill bit, which I believe we can instantly evolve. I think we're past the level cap for that, so maybe that's our next permanent team member. Right there. We do not need the lucky egg, but I'll take it anyway. Come on. I was hoping first try, but never that lucky. I was going to say, I don't know how he didn't fight me the first time. I guess he can only stay on his one tile. You are level 31 as well now. Oh, Jesus. Right, why are you so damn strong? Why am I going to lose to this damn Archon? We need to growl you ASAP. Right. Unless you crit, we survive anyway. But Jesus, that did so much damage. The trouble is you are part rock as well, so this probably won't even do that much. Does enough. Jesus, that arching was strong. We nearly lost a few guys right there. Right, we don't actually have that many potions, so if we can avoid fights like that in the future, that would be ideal. I completely forgot what you were saying. Well, wasn't listening to what you were saying, sorry. I always get tricked by this guy. I keep thinking he's not a fighter. But you should be a lot easier than that damn arching. That was a crit, and that did basically nothing, so... I would like to find some more dust clouds, please. Not those kind of dust clouds, though. Now, I always forget what's the right way to do this. Is this one, right? You guys give me nuggies. And then there is... Oh, we don't actually need that many potions because we can use you. Now don't... Well, I do have Tranquil, actually. I was about to say I don't have a great counter to this guy, but Tranquil is the perfect counter. But Ordino is just an absolute champ right now. Now, Ordino is getting a silly amount of XP because we are using it for every trainer fight. But as long as we can find the Drillbur, we don't really mind if it overlevels because we will just bring the Excadrill for the next fight. Now you have Dark type moves. So we should be fine here, actually. take the free Moxie boost as well. Right, you are Dark type as well. And part fighting, so that is super effective against you. The Moxie boost probably would have killed you anyway. We are risking it with 3 in a row, but never mind, we're not. Okay, yeah, I'm not even playing that game. That cuts me down to half. I should actually check out, is Pengi a physical or special? I know we started out as basically the same. They are exactly the same right now. Okay. So, Scold is just flat out stronger then, right? 75 versus 80, so yeah. Then you add the stab bonus onto that, but I can't be bothered doing the maths for... I can hear a dust cloud. God damn it. For Scold it's 120, but yeah, I can't be bothered doing the maths for Razor Shell. Oh, you are fighting type, so that was probably a bad idea. Oh, never mind. Ordino is an absolute tank. Trubbish, we just go into our ground type. Quite surprised that Dig didn't one-shot, if I'm being perfectly honest, but that's fine. We'll try that again. Try and spread a bit of this XP about at this point. Why did I think you were pot grass as well? But you're not, you're pure poison. So this air cutter is not doing too well. And this is your last one. We were already one-shotting, so this is guaranteed. Easy peasy. Right. These watchhogs are really quite annoying. Everyone's doing fine. We'll use the first couple turns of this next fight to get ourselves a free wake up. Now we do have to remember we are still looking out for a dust cloud. That's kind of scary. But we have already woken up and you've just wasted your one home clause. Accidentally walked into that one. Sweet, we'll just pretend I meant to. Right, can I please still find our damn drillber, please? Because I think he would come in quite handy in this next gym. I walked straight into you. No, not your drillbers. I need my own drillber. Thank you very much. Just see what an acrobatic does to it. Still one shots. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, Zeb Striker. Easy into Karen. Go for a dig. Should one shot. Everyone's fairly healthy. We will get done with this guy, go use the healer again, and then we've just got End to deal with. And then we are out. Love that. Of course you hit it the next time though. Confuse Ray's probably incoming, but we'll still go for an acrobatics. Do a quick loop round, hopefully run into a dust cloud. There's something over here, right? Where does this take me? To that, okay. Come on. There we go, finally. Right. Now let's do our best not to kill this thing. I will sit here and just growl you. You're already... Well, you're breaking even right now, but... I was going to say, you will eventually stop using that. Pidgey shouldn't really be able to kill this guy. Air cutter could crit. Okay, quick attack can crit as well. Okay, never mind. Right, missed encounter on this route. No drill buff for me at all this game now. Oh well, we will make do, I suppose. We are still going to end up with a Haxorus, so it's not the end of the world, I suppose. That takes us back over there. I forgot what that item is, but we will take it anyway. You never know, could be incredible. We're just not wasting our time with that. We'll just switch into you. I can't believe that quick attack crit. That was absolutely shocking. The whole reason I went for that over the hyper cutter, or air cutter, sorry, was because I thought even if it did crit, it won't take it out, but clearly I was wrong. Let's go back into Chansey. I'm not sure what this guy's going to go for. Don't get an Omni boost. Right, we just can't do any damage to this guy. That was a crit and it did absolutely nothing. You'll love to see it. Air slash is... we are a physical attacker. We're not super worried about these crits, because the super luck isn't as powerful as I was initially thinking it was. It's not like every other move is crit, so a magnet, okay. Right, N. Do we just lead with Krokorok and just full send it with a Moxie boost? Can't imagine N being too good against me. Last time he had a Darumaka, yeah, the Boldor. All these Pokemon that were super weak to DWAT, but now if he goes for a Bulldoze, I don't know if it works the same as Earthquake does, whereas if you're using Dig, it does like double damage. Joltik is a electric type and a bug type. You are grass and steel. So we're not super effective against you at all, but a double Moxie boost might still do crazy damage to you. If you're just going to keep going for iron defenses, then yeah, you're not going to do anything to me. One more dig should finish you off now. I'm hoping. No, okay. One final crunch. We do take damage from the iron barbs. Next in is a clink. Last in is a clink, sorry. So he's got rid of his Sigilif. Now, as long as we hit this high jump kick, we should be fine. Oh, there goes Scrafty. That is why I don't like high jump kick. That right there. Okay, so one of the endgame team members is down, but we can figure something out. Well, let's think about this. So Chandelier's coming up next, which for now can take your spot. I should actually give you the soft sand. What have you got? The Eviolite. So yes, we got Chandelier coming up next, which will take your spot, and then we have Boldor and Haxorus coming up as soon as I get Surf. Now Gigalith or Gigal. Yeah, no, Gigalith. Isn't really going to take a spot, but Haxorus definitely will be. So that's fine, right. Let's go meet the gym leader. Now, on this route, we do ideally want to go onto the dark grass. And what is it, level 33? Yeah, level 33 Repel guarantees Zeb. Oh, I didn't heal. I don't like that. So what we will do is switch the other way. And go for an acrobatics on whatever you decide to do. Oh, fake, I was not going to change the next coming move. Still going to do massive damage. It's going to do massive damage to you as well. There we go. Lipod, you take an acrobatics. Torment is not going to save you. It actually does. But Dragon Breath should finish you. No, we do 0 damage. That's nice. We'll get rid of Tail Whip for now. Be decent to have a priority move, I suppose. Which we can use right now, actually. And just finish that off. There we go. Right. Before we go any further... Oh, no, actually. If I go up here... I can get a heal, right? There we go. That's a terrible matchup for you. That's a nice easy one-shot. You are basically at the level cap. Yeah, Moxie boost easily one-shots the Actu. Probably would have one-shot it anyway, but... There we go. Here's our Litwick. You're not going to be able to do anything to Archie, are you? And Dragon Breath does nothing, we found out, so... Paralyze is quite nice. Right, we could do with switching just in case he tries to go for a Hex. Even if you Hex Ordino at full health, we should be fine. Well, basically full health anyway. And we don't need to worry about that. There we go. There's our Chandelier. You are a staple name for this guy, so we'll just keep it. And I forgot if I need to even get to the top here, or can I just go take on the gym? I have completely forgotten, so we'll just operate under the assumption we do have to. But I want to heal first. Because as you can see, the team is suffering. That Scald is not good. We should out damage if we Scald each other. You do outspeed, which is annoying, but... Yeah, one crit. Easy peasy. Oh, okay. Aqua Jet finishes this. Right, heal my team, please. Thank you. And then we will come pick up the Zeb Striker before we actually go take on the gym. But let's just get this dealt with first. So now that I've got my Pokemon, choose one of these. Actually going to stick you in front for now. We do need to try to avoid as many trainers as possible from now on, because we are getting stupidly close to the level cap with a few Pokemon. Light screen is special, so that doesn't affect acrobatics. I am interested to know what level this guy evolved. Because that would be quite nice. Oh god, not one of you guys. If we just go into Chansey, there's not much you can do to this, right? Static would have been annoying there, but we would have found a way around it. Now, you could be a problem. If we can get a burn, that would be great. Okay, never mind. You're just going to waste your work up. I outspeed. You are dead. Oh, what's this? User emits a healing pulse which restores the target's HP by up to half of its max. Very good. We'll get rid of refresh. And that just gives us a bit more survivability. We now basically can't use Ordino anymore, but that's probably going to be replaced by the Zeb Striker anyway, so it's not the end of the world. That's actually helped, because if we go below half now, then we don't lose our stats. You are pot ground, I believe. Not that it mattered, but... Right, do Ocean. You are probably able to one-shot from there, so... Hopefully this crunch means we don't need to worry about the future sight. Yep. And then we fight you. Get ourselves a free heal. You are psychic type. But I don't know if you're super strong, so... We ended up risking it, and it paid off. A Mola is water type. So let's go into ours. Because we are struggling with water type protection right now. As soon as we get Zeb Striker, that's covered, but... Do like the burn. Just in time, that wake up slap is now useless. Give me another one, just for fun. I wasn't actually expecting a second burn back to back, but I will definitely take it. You're just wasting everyone's time here. Alright, thank you for the heal. Amnesia is special defense, so it has no effect on acrobatics. Gotharita. So I did actually survive that, but went for a future sight, which does nothing. And now Archie is at the level cap, but also learns crunch. So goodbye, Dragon Breath. Can I get round you, or did I fight you for no reason? I did. Okay. I thought I was cutting out this guy by fighting her, but nope. Stoutland. Yeah, we're just going to have to try and take you out as fast as possible. Oh my god. Give me a paralyze. Fantastic. We now send in Karen. Go Go for crunch. And one more does the job. There we go. And there's no more trainers, right? There we go. Go here. Ring this bell. And now we can take on the gym. Finally. Now let's just go catch our Zeb Striker. And just make this gym a free gym. Probably should have put a rappel back on, but it's fine. We could just do one of them. I did pick up max rappels, right? Yeah. Alright, that should take us down to the bottom. Oh, why are you facing this way now? Alright, you've only got the one, that's fine. Archie, you do have the XP bar spare. This isn't going to give me like 5,000 XP, right? Well, we're going to split the XP now anyway, so it's fine. Alright, now let's get out of here. Which way did I go? Now we fought all these guys. We fought that guy. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Right. Yeah, cool. Whatever. Zeb Striker. I didn't put the... Oh my god. Right. No Zeb Striker. Oh, why was I not paying attention? Okay, first of all, you need to chill out. Hitting me with takedowns is not going to win you any friends over here. Alright, well, to be fair, this gym should... Why can't you fight? Oh, because everyone's fighting. You just use a growl then. Yeah, you seriously need to calm down. There we go, right. Because I didn't actually want you, I'm just going to name you Venison. There we go. As I say, this is the flying gym, so we should still be pretty fine. I don't think she's going to have anything too crazy. Well, what team do we want to bring for this now? Definitely not you. We definitely... We want... Blah, Jesus Christ. We want the ice type. I'll take the poison type. Well, no, because the toxic spikes are going to be useless. You're too weak. That's the issue. So maybe we bring you. Just instead of what is what I'm thinking. I mean, Pidgey's not going to actually... Pidgey is not actually going to be useful. All it does is resist. But it doesn't actually do any damage to her Pokemon. So, we will bring the Trubbish. Maybe we can get a poison on something. Maybe not, but at the very least, she won't be super effective to me. Sludge Bomb is very nice. You are more of a physical attacker though, which is weird for a poison type. Let's get you up to 34. What does this do again? Attacks by throwing a clump of special mod or status changes. Status changes are returned to normal. No, I'm good. Right. A lot of these guys are at the level cap, so we do need to... We'll get rid of Mist. I would like you to learn something more reliable than Avalanche, but never mind. Let's check you out as well. Jolly Nature, plus speed, minus special attack. Terrible Nature. And then the Ice Body ability, yep. You are minus special. Yeah, you have a terrible, terrible Nature. We do apparently have the chance to cause people to flinch. Well, let's go take on this gym. So, if I remember correct, we've got a fair few trainers beforehand. So, hopefully we can manage the XP around it. Because I don't think you can avoid any trainers here either. I think you have to fight everyone. Which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Alright. First guinea pig. Let's see what Sludge Bomb can do. I mean, it does alright damage, but if we start the fight with an acid spray first, it's going to make it a lot more reliable. Well, a lot better damage-wise. You're just annoying. Yeah. So if we lead with acid sprays, then into Sludge Bomb, we should be absolutely fine. Kind of making up for his bad nature, but all in all, I would just prefer he didn't have a bad nature. I can actually avoid one of these trainers here. Right. Bring in Karen. Take it out with a couple crunches. Well, that does mean Karen is now also at the level cap, which isn't actually ideal. We do still have the most of the XP bar to play with. We just want to be... Don't chuck me in front of someone. Alright, thank you. Let's do one of them. Right, unpheasant. You missed what you were going for. I didn't even see what you were trying to go for. This detect strategy is just annoying, okay? Like it's not cool. It's not fun. You're just annoying. You are now also at the level cap and halfway through to the next level, so let's try out the snow cone. And just see what Avalanche does. The attract is so annoying. Absolute coconut, good luck. Thank you for that. We should be okay in this fight. We've got through... Oh. We've got through most of the dangers of this game so far. Aquajet should finish you. Right, we got rid of Clay fairly easily. A Lesser or a Lisa or whatever. She was fairly easy this go around. She has cost me several runs in the past, but this go around she went alright. So I'm hoping just this everyday run-of-the-mill flying gym should be fine. But we'll have to wait and see. I did unfortunately miss my Zeb Striker encounter, so the certain level of easiness has been taken away from me. But we can make it work. Right, so we've got no one else to fight, so... Oh, you learn Ice Beam at the perfect level as well. Let's get rid of Taunt. We don't need that. And you evolve. Oh, level 35 is a great level. Right, so that's you done. You don't evolve yet, do you? No. Let's just put Ice Beam up top. Is it better than that? Yeah, 100% that's better. Okay, so we should be fine, right? Everyone's level 35. I do also have the Never Melt Ice, which should have went on this guy straight away, but you live and learn. Put that on you. I'm also going to put the Rocky Helmet on this guy. We can't give an item to the to Archie because we want to use acrobatics where we can. Not going to be useful in this gym, but well, actually, speaking of that, that is a very fair point. Not going to be useful this gym, but you do have useful moves. So, such as if I actually give you one of these, and these gems I've never used before, I think I've actually just found a use for them. So it gives me at least one very strong rock tomb on something. And then after that, we are then unburdened. So then we can just hit him with acrobatics. So this gym should be absolutely fine. I'm saying that, you watch, I'm going to lose like the entire team, but in theory, this gym is easy. So let's do it. I probably should have been leading with Croc actually. Yeah, Croc. Because I knew, well, I don't know if I'm faster. I've got absolutely no idea if I'm faster. Well, we definitely wouldn't have been after that. The paralysis is very nice. We are going to growl you as well. You already had a tailwind. Why does it heal you? I thought it healed me. Oh, this move is terrible. Alright, note to self. Never use that move again. Right. So the Ancient Power gets a boost from the Rock Gem. Give me the Omni boost. As well as the one Hush Shot. It doesn't. You are Water type, so I don't really want to risk this. So I'm not gunning. Whoa! Oh, okay, that was a crit. I still did stupid damage. Give me a burn. We do survive unless he crits. Give me a burn. God damn it. He's not going for water moves though, so... So we should be free to send you in. Because you're not going for water moves. Now you are though. Yeah, okay. We got baited into that. That was a silly mistake. Oh, why would you flinch, man? We have to do some of our own bait and switch in here. You're now going to go for the water move. Which shouldn't do too much. And we just have to do this a couple times. Get Chansey back up to health. And hopefully land a paralysis with the secret power. Are we just dead? We'll sacrifice MGK because who cares? And I think we've just lost this entire team. Yeah, not getting the Zeb Striker has really backfired here. And you flinch, of course. Yeah, this is just GG. Oh, now you miss. Okay, oh my god. Oh, well, I was actually kind of hoping for a reset there now because I don't have a water type now. But how ironic. The one gym I said was going to be super easy killed most of the team. Oh, this is not ideal anymore. I now have to rely on the Axew later on. I mean, we still have Karen, but we've lost Archie. We've lost the starter. This is not good anymore. Just how was that Swanner doing so much damage with them air slashes, man? Everything I've ever heard about that Pokemon is that it's dog. Right, we'll bring you. You should evolve now at least, right? Oh, yeah, because you've got the defeatist ability. So the second you went down to half, you were dead. Right. Let's get everyone up to level at least. We do get... the Duskstone now. After we pick up Surf at the top of this route. Which means we also get our Axew now as well. So we can rebuild the team. It's just annoying that we've lost our starter. I forgot to check your stats. What are you? Physical attacker. Okay, cool. Right, you evolve now, right? Or is it later? Later, right, okay. Alright, let's go pick up... what's it called? Surf. Let's go get our dragon. And we should continue on just fine. Okay, Sharon wants a fight as well. Perfect. Well, we are leading with the right mon at least. And now we do finally have a counter to water types. Oh wait, he's a physical attacker and he's got energy ball. And energy ball is special, so we need a good physical grass move, which I don't even know what one of them would be. Alright, just give me surf and get out of my way. I don't even have anything that can learn surf anymore either, do I? No. Horn Leech is his strongest physical grass move. Oh, okay. Let's try and keep him alive till then. But we will heal. We're going to have to pick up our starter again. Just to use surf though. Oh, actually, no, I've got Ducklet, right? Yeah, you can learn surf, surely. What are we not going to need against Axew is the grass type, ground type, flying type. Jesus Christ. Now we also need to make sure this guy is level 30. Where is it? Level 31. And now just to make life easier as well, can you learn Flash as well? You can. That does the entire party, so we will keep that for now. Because Flash is not a HM. So we can just get rid of it as soon as we get a better move. So we'll just put it on John for now, just to make... Oh, we need strength as well though, don't we? Is strength useful on anyone? No, so we are going to have to still bring a HM slave. Do we just bring the starter? Because I feel like the starter can learn strength as well. And then we just use it for HMs. Not that many water types in this gen. No, there's barely any either. It's absolutely shocking. And then I can catch something while I'm here as well. Yeah, true. But mainly, I'm looking... it doesn't matter what I'll get rid of here now. I'm mainly looking at our... You still can't learn strength. I'm mainly looking at our dragon that we're getting in a second. And then after that, I'm not too fussed on anything else. Alright, so that's it. So we've got surf, we've got flash, we've got strength. And then we do that, and then we are good. We can still... You're below level 31, so that's fine. So we can get you up to level 31 at the cave. And then we can just get through this. That poison jump would have been alright on Trubbish. Thinking about it, it was a physical poison type, so... But of course, we get the move just after we don't need it anymore. It was pointless doing that, actually. Right. Now. Let's get you up to 31, and then in this chamber, we are guaranteed either Boldor or the Axew. But if I can get the Axew down here, which is a long, long shot. That does mean that the legendary is still open to us, but as I say, highly doubt that's going to happen. I did use a repel, right? Yeah. I don't want to make that mistake again. I nearly walked into that bloody dust cloud then. Which actually is a shout. If I can get the Axew down here, then I can still also get a Drillbur. In the dust cloud upstairs. So it's a possibility. We did not bring anything to counter this guy. Actually, yeah, you're a ghost type. Yeah. You can't touch me. Oh, God. Why do I feel like I'm going to lose the rest of the team here? That was a crit. Absolutely fuck off. Here we are. I am fully about to lose the whole team here. Of course, you crit again. We just need to be faster. Alright, there goes our grass type. Oh, why would you do that? I bought a team that is fully weak to ground and rock types into a cave, which I'm a bit of a genius for doing that. Here we go. There's the Axew on the first level as well, which means what does it mean? It means the legendary is still open to us. Yeah, the legendary is still open to us, or we could get a Excadrill. First try. Fantastic. There we go. The run is back on track. You're named after the best Pokemon in the world, because I feel like you are going to be the best Pokemon in this game. You can be our shiny Charizard. Lovely. Now, I do still need to go up to the guidance chamber for the Dusk Stone. But now we don't need to worry about running into any Pokemon because... Well, actually, I'll tell you what. Let's just bring that onto the team now. No, I thought I could run through that. Surf down that even. I was at the wrong bridge. It's fine. Right, just for now. Because we need something that's going to... Well, let's first of all... Let's fix the box. Half these guys aren't even dead. Well, you are. You aren't. And most certainly you aren't. We still need strength. Right, well, Sawbuck is dead. So... And let's check out our boy. Jolly Nature, which is plus speed minus special attack. You're our physical attacker. You've got the Rivalry Nature, which... fine, I suppose. And now let's go and get our Duskstone and a Drillbur. I thought I had a Max Repel on for some reason. How are you not running away from one of these? There we go. Let's put a Repel on. There is actually an item we can get over here, right? Not a very useful one at this stage in the game. Could go well on Ordino, but we're using that for money. Although maybe we can change that now. Give him the Silk Scarf and put the Amulet coin on like Axew or something. Just until we find a dragon. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a Draco plate or something like that. Dragon Fang. We're definitely learning Dragon Dance. Let's just get you up to 35. On par with the team. Oh, go away. Well, I've already caught my Pokemon for here, so it doesn't matter that you've showed up now. Rock Slide is nice. Stone is also nice if I had a rock type. Alright, so listen to this story. As I say, we aren't picking up the legendaries in this game because they have just never helped me. But I will take the Excadrill. Well, the Drillbur. There was a dust cloud right there that I missed. Not what I need. Oh, come on. Finally, right. Let's get this guy caught. I don't have a flying type on me, do I? No. Oh, Jesus. Thank God that didn't kill. And there we go. There's our Excadrill. So the team is pretty well rebuilt now. I don't even know what Billy number we're up to. I think it's 3. Do I have an escape rope on me? I don't think so. No. Alright. That is a bit annoying, but... Right. Why do I keep doing that? Oakley dokley. Right. So. Let us put our team back together, which now consists of Crocorock, soon to be Excadrill, and that's it, right? Yes. So Ordino's on the team for now for some reason. I don't even know why I'm still keeping her around. At this point, there's not really much reason to. Did this guy die? I feel like this guy is dead for some reason. But but we are going to use it at least to fly us back to where we were. We're going to hit a save, and you know what that means. That is the the afternoon stream over with, and we'll be back in a couple hours for the evening stream, and hopefully get these last couple gyms done with, or the gyms and the Elite Four all done at once. But I hope you've enjoyed the stream so far today, guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys later. Peace.